David said, once has the Lord spoken, and twice have I heard. That David was speaking of a reality within the voice of God. Once has the Lord spoken, and twice have I heard. And when God speaks, that frequency will travel within the airwaves and will go directly to your spirit. If the SIM card is faulty, that airwave will not travel to the soul. Your spirit has so much knowledge that you don't even know. Anytime I am taken in the spirit, there is a knowledge that happens where my understanding, it's like my IQ becomes like Albert Einstein, Elon Musk, all of the geniuses combined. Everything becomes so much clearer. But then when I enter into the body, it disappears. Do you know why you forget your dream? The reason why you forget your dreams is because there is something within your soul that you need to deal with. Because it is the soul that gives understanding. So when you are praying in tongues and you want to interpret, where do you think that interpretation comes? Because your spirit knows what he's saying, but your soul, the understanding is unfruitful. But in order for you to get to that place, your soul needs to be at a certain frequency. The reason why the Bible says, if we live our life in the spirit, we will not desire the lusts of the flesh, meaning the desires. Remember I explained, your desires, your body has no desire. This body has no desire. It just needs to be sustained. That's all it needs. If you give the body anything, any drink, any food, the body will take it. It is the soul that has the desire and determines what the body is going to take. So, with that being said, it is the soul that gives understanding. It is the soul that lusts. The lust of the flesh, it means the lust of the soul. So it is the soul that is your flesh. It's not the body. So when the Bible says the flesh is weak, it's talking about the soul. The soul is the one that is weak, but it is the spirit that is willing. The only thing that is stopping you from hearing the voice of God, number one, you don't know how God speaks. That is why you are missing his voice. He is speaking, but you're not picking it up. Do you know dogs? They are able to hear sounds that you cannot even hear. They're in the same environment as you, but their hearing is at a different frequency. So they're able to hear what is happening down the block, and you are ignorant of it. Do you know, I want to explain something. Dogs can pick up spirits. Their discernment is... Because they're not looking at what they see physically, but they are moving according to the vibrations within the atmosphere. So if someone comes and they sense a strange vibration that is not good, all of a sudden your dog will begin to bark. And you're wondering, wait, why are you behaving like this? It's as if he is ready to fight the person, but it's not the person. It's the spirit behind the person. You ever see, because I've been around dogs, all of a sudden, you will see, all of a sudden it's quiet. No one is around, but all of a sudden you will hear a dog start barking randomly. It's because the dog is speaking spirits that are lingering within your atmosphere. And because you are not spiritual, you don't have understanding. The dog, God is using the dog to speak to you, to tell you to pray. Yes. But you don't know. So God can also speak to you through a dog. I remember, this was a couple of years ago, I was fasting. And when I fast, sometimes I do prayer walks. I was doing a prayer walk and I went by, as the place where I live, there's a lot of trees and wooded areas where it's like almost like the woods, like the forest. They have a lot of animals there. And there was a bird that came to me when I was sitting down on the grass. And I began to hear. Now this may sound very, very, very strange. But I began to hear God speaking to me through the bird. When the bird was speaking, I was understanding what the bird was saying. And it will shock you that creation is aware of their creator. They are aware.